In the Bay of Fall culture in Senegal, this hair is called Indiane, which means strong hair. In other cultures, such as the Poco, it's called ancestor hair. So hair has always had a very spiritual place in African culture. We can look to the Bible for that. We look at Samson. His strength came from where? His locks. And we know that just about everything that took place there took place in that part of the world, Africa and what's called the Middle East today. So we try to back away from the term dreadlock, and we try to have a deeper understanding of the spiritual properties of it. Questions? I think we got 5 minutes, 3 minutes.
I have a question.
All right. And Jerry Springer is paid to do this.
It's more East Africa and Ethiopia. Can you explain the importance of the Ethiopian prince that was believed to be the second Messiah? When the
Rastafarian faith?
You're talking about Rastafara?
Yeah, the Ethiopian prince.
Okay. It's believed that he's of that lineage, the same lineage that Jesus Christ came up under, the Davidian, or from David, Abraham, that lineage there. And he was the Prince of Ethiopia back in, I think, the 20s or the 30s. It might have been the 30s. I think it's the 30s. But because he's part of that lineage, he was deemed the second Messiah. And that's the reason why they pay homage to him as the, what can I say, would be a good word?
Right,
just
to turkey back on you, I don't piggyback on turkey back, I don't eat this, you know. But just to turkey back on what you're saying, Haile Selassie, you're referring to the last emperor of Ethiopia. He was also known as Rastafara.
Right, that was his birth name.
Right, exactly. So the Rastafarian faith, as the sister was saying, goes back to that time, and he's viewed as God being manifest amongst the Rastafarians. By the way, we're not Rastafarians. We've just quite learned in Afrocentrik culture.
Another thing I want to add to veggie back, and the reason why I say veggie back is I'm a vegetarian, is that when the brother talks about the locks, also too, actually Muslims in Africa, I mean, this is going way back, way back, like before the Christian era, they were wearing locks. The Maroons were wearing locks, and the Maroons were also brought to Jamaica. And thus, that's where the locks, people started wearing locks then, because they began to connect to the African culture. So locks are, a lot of people like to just associate them with being Jamaican or being Rasta, but it's African culture all the way.
I see.
And we do wash them. A lot of people ask, do we wash them? We wash them. We might wear shells, and we wear shells, as the brother stated, the shells and the leather, because it's all in connection with what? The earth, the animals. The animals partake from the earth. So.
If y'all want to stay, sorry, we need to go ahead and close, but if anybody wants to stay around and ask questions afterwards, I'm sure any of the dancers and drummers would be welcome to take your questions. But let's give them a big round of applause.
Got time for one more?
I just want to ask, are any of you practitioners of capoeira?
Familiar, but haven't been to classes. They do have a class in Jackson, and I'm familiar with the guy that's teaching it. Capoeira, which is
Really?
also
You already
African
know the history.
martial arts.
One thing I'll point out, though, that goes to show you how Africans throughout the world have had to adapt according to their situation. Just like in America, when drums were forbidden, Africans were known to play on crates. That's where you get this instrument called the cajon from. Same principles apply to capoeira in Brazil. When it was outlawed that slaves, of course, couldn't do anything that was overly aggressive that might oppose their captors, they made up what looked to be a dance. And then it was actually a very, very lethal martial art. And that was a forerunner of breakdance.
In the 1950s, when a lot of people came to America from places all over the world, a lot of them came to New York, and that's a great area.
Absolutely, like you about to bust a spin right now. Got the gloves and everything. Thanks a lot. Well, never a formal job as a teacher, but however, M.A.D.D.E, we do conduct free classes twice weekly. So not only do never have been, just like to run my mouth. But we do have those classes. It's important to be a communicator. But Sister Shakila and myself and Bob Olatunji's not here with us. We consider ourselves teachers of sorts because of the classes that we have twice weekly. Not only do we teach dancing and drumming, but we also teach on Afrocentrik culture, which reaches beyond just Africa, but African American culture, Afro-Caribbean culture, wherever there are people of the African diaspora.